You. All right, and then boom, now you should be live.
Okay. Now I'm live, but
Yeah, now
no.
you should be live. It should show up pretty soon. Hold on a second. I'm looking at your YouTube channel. Okay, if you go onto your YouTube channel on your laptop, you can probably minimize me. But if you go into your channel on your laptop,
And which part do I go
check
to
to
on the
see where
channel?
let me see here. Click on YouTube Studio. YouTube
Oh,
Studio.
that one.
Does it give you that option?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, go to
YouTube
YouTube Studio.
Studio. I was thinking
Okay,
that
and
that was
click
the.
on
Yeah, I'm waiting for the.
yeah. Are you able to click?
I'm waiting for the little bar to show me the YouTube Studio so I can click on that to go into it. But it's just slow today for some reason at this hour. My home Wi-Fi because I'm using my mobile data on my phone and I'm using the home Wi-Fi for some reason is just really slow to show me the sidebar when I clicked on my profile picture. That
Oh, okay. Great. Gotcha.
say what?
Are you streaming live on your data? Are you using your Wi-Fi network or your cell phone network
Cell phone.
for your cell phone?
Yeah, the cell phone on the cell phone and
Okay, good. Okay.
the Wi-Fi on the laptop. It's just for some reason these last few days it's
All
been
right.
really slow. The connection. Let me see
I
if
don't know
I.
why you're not live yet. That's weird. That's why I gotta figure out why you're not live. Um. So then.
Yeah, it's one of those humdingers. First time around.
Were you able to log on to
Okay, now
Skype or?
the YouTube Studio thing appeared and I just clicked on it. And I'm waiting for it to
Yeah.
open up. What were you asking me, Kevin?
Okay. So you're. No, I was gonna ask you. When you go to your YouTube Studio, I'll show you on my webcam. I'm gonna move my webcam here. Oh wait, hold on. I'm using this one. I'm sorry. Shoot, I forgot which web. I have two webcams. Holy cow. Oh man. Wait. I'm gonna have to change the webcam. We want to change it to this one. Okay, here we go.
For some reason, it's my thing is freezing up. Oh well, what can we do? Technical difficulties.
Hey, you see it?
Uh,
So this is what you should look at. This is say creator content life here, and it should bring up and click on create because you're not on. If you go to content, click on. So you have to click click on my camera from here. What is currently live streamed? Does that make sense?
It makes sense. It's just that
There.
my
Freeze on me.
my home Wi-Fi
Eddie.
is really slow today, but it makes sense what you're saying about the
Let me see here.
YouTube studio content.
Hold on a second.
Can I access it on my mobile phone in terms of?
What am I not getting? Hold on a second. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I think I lost sound for some reason. Hold on a second. I think I lost sound. Wait a second.
That's because the Wi-Fi signal here is kind of
Somehow I lost the sound.
low today here.
Hold on a second. Eddie, hold on. Something's wrong with the sound here. Hello?
Hello, yeah,
I can't hear you for some reason.
yeah. My Wi-Fi is kind of low today.
You can't hear?
My yes, I hear you, but my Wi-Fi is kind of low today.
I can't hear you. Yeah. Something wrong. Something happened to the sound. Oh, hold on a second.
Okay,
Hello?
now I can see that on my YouTube studio it says live.
All right. Let's see. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yes.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah. Can you see this?
Yeah. Let me see if you're streaming live now. Let's see here. You are live now.
Okay,
Okay,
good.
good. Now let me see if I can hear you. Yes, you are live. Awesome. You are live now.
Okay, finally.
You are live. Yeah, I can see you.
And can you hear me?
Other channel, so you know it's me. All right. Yes, you are live. Awesome. You are live now.
Okay, finally.
You are live. Yeah, I can see you. Okay, so let me. I can hear you fine.
Great. Let me see if my audio here is working. Can you hear me well? Sorry, I was all right because I know I can't hear myself. I was placing, I was muting the microphone on my laptop. Sorry, I was all right because I know I can't hear myself. I was placing, I was muting the microphone on my laptop.
Right.
A short delay.
All right, that's awesome. Hey, so when you go into Prism Live, because I noticed that your chat is showing up here on the screen, you can take that out if you want.
How do I do that?
When you go into Prism Live, because I noticed that your chat is showing up here on the screen, you can take that out if you want. Yeah. Well, before you go into Prism Live, you got to go into But if you keep scrolling down, it'll allow you to take off the chat with view.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so I usually take the chat off the screen because it's kind of annoying because that way if someone types in something bad and you forget to delete it, it won't stay up there, you know what I mean? So
I appreciate that. I think somebody else joined in too. Now I have two, or is that me and you? Or is that me and you?
no, I think it's someone else is on there. Unless are you watching on your laptop?
Let me take a gander here. I don't even know how to see it on my laptop yet. Let me take a gander here. I don't even know how to see it on my laptop yet.
No, what you do is you go to your YouTube channel and then you click on the live. You'll see it'll say live. You click on your videos and it'll show live.
Yeah. I see it says live, but I don't see any movement. It's just the channel content and the 3 videos from the live part. I see it says live, but I don't see any movement. It's just the channel content and the 3 videos from the live part.
Let me see what you have here. Let me go to your channel on my other screen. You don't see that you're live, huh? Let me see. Oh, okay, yeah, it shows that you're live. See, so do you get this picture? If I go onto your channel, do you see this? Do you see this, Eddie?
No. Which part? That? That, yeah, with the still picture right there and it says live, yeah.
Yeah, this shows on your as a subscriber. Yeah, as a subscriber.
Yeah, the still picture right there and it says live, yeah.
If you click on that, if you click on it like now, if I click on it, I can bring up your live.
Okay, let me see. Okay, let me see. Okay, let me see. It's not working for me like it did for you. It's not working for me. It's not working for me.
I think it's just a little slow, that's all. It's a little slow. What do you get when you click on it?
I mean, I'm in the channel content page, and then, it says uploads and it says live, Kevin. And then I go to live and it shows me where it says live. I click on it and it takes me to, like, if I were going to write a description and whatnot, but it doesn't show more.
Oh, okay. Go to your main channel on YouTube. Just open up YouTube as a browser. You should be able to. Cause see, in my channel subscriptions, it'll show you live. It shows a little red, like there you are, subscriptions, and it shows you live there. So if I click on here. it'll open up your channel, and then all of a sudden, boom! I look at it. It says Medellín Colombia questions and answers, and it shows that you're live.
So I'll go to my channel page, which is your channel.
And it'll show that you're live right here.
So I'll go to my channel. Sorry for the person that just joined in. We're working out technical difficulties. First time I'm doing this. Oh yeah, I see it. It says live.
And you should see this.
And I clicked on it, and now I'm going to see myself. First time I'm doing this. Oh yeah, I see it. It says live.
And you click on that.
And I clicked on it, and now I'm going to see myself.
You can see yourself, and you can see the chat. So that's how you can watch the chat as you're talking. That's why I have two phones. So I can watch the chat, and I can, see what kind of picture I have.
Now I see it.
So you get it just, there you go. There you are. There you go. And then you see the chat, I think. Yeah, right there, right? Yeah, on the right, yeah. Cool. See, it's pretty easy, huh? Now, you can do this walking around if you want, depending on how your data in Medellín. When you're walking around Medellín, instead of recording the video, it'll automatically broadcast live.
Wow.
Now, you can do this walking around if you want, depending on how your data in Medellín. When you're walking around Medellín, instead of yeah. So you can run, if they have good Wi-Fi, you can connect to the Wi-Fi too.
Thank you for your help, Kev. Big, big, big help.
There's a lot of interference. Maybe we should get off Facebook. No problem. You're welcome.
Yeah, I appreciate it. And yeah, there was a lot of static, so I'm gonna get off that other call. So for whoever's here right now, please ask away any questions in the chat. Finally, after an 18-minute roller coaster ride, my dear friend Kevin there from Los Angeles, from Kev TV, has been able to help me out. So any questions you have, yeah, thanks a lot, Kev. Thanks a lot. So basically, guys, whenever you watch this on the replay and everything, just remember this is about Medellín, Colombia. At this moment, this first one. And any questions you have, whatever, please do leave them right there in the chat box. And we're going to do this for about a good 10 minutes more. I don't want to take up anybody's time here on a Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon. Medellín and Colombia, good places to visit, very nice people, very good weather. Even now, you have good vegetarian options and vegan options in big cities like Medellín, Bogota, Cali, to name a few. Cartagena has like at least 2 vegetarian restaurants that I've heard of. Barranquilla too. Yes, Kevin, now I can stream live anywhere. I have a cell network. Definitely important for when I go to Mexico and everything. Gotta give myself 1 or 2 mobile SIM cards from 2 different carriers so that I can do some live streaming right there in the heart of the action in Cancun or Playa del Carmen or Oaxaca or Cabo San Lucas. And Mexico City. These are the places I'm going to visit during my first 6-month stay in Mexico. I'm going to do 3 6-month tours in Mexico. Once 6 months are completed, I got to leave the country because that's the requirement on a tourist visa. And I'll just fly up to sunny California, sunny LA, and hang out with Kev from Kev TV. Do something on Venice Beach or somewhere. And the Avengers Park. The Avengers Park is coming out in June. What do you think, Kev? Yeah, Telcel is the best in Mexico. I've done research and I couldn't remember, but you just reminded me. In Colombia, Tigo. Let me type it in the chat there just in case you guys want to look for it. Tigo is considered to have the best mobile network and signal in Colombia in general. So when you're in Colombia, if you're going to stay for a long time, make sure to get Tigo mobile. You can get a SIM card easily in places. Just show your ID, passport, whatever. Say you're going to be here as a traveler for a couple of months. So you always have a connection, and you can use Uber. Uber is available here in Colombia. It's safer than using yellow cabs in some sections of the city. So it's better to use Uber, and very good cars. And even some people speak English. Yeah, Tigo has unlimited calls and text messages and data. They have different packages. I was offered recently, like 2 months ago, for like 100,000 pesos a month, 100 gigabytes of data, mobile data, 100 gigabytes, 100 GBs. But I'm using 25 a month because I only have 2 months left in Colombia. After 9 years, it's going to be on April 27th. It's going to be 9 years since I came to Colombia on this second tour of Colombia because I went to Jersey. I'm from New York originally, if some of you don't know this. Born in New York, raised in South Carolina and New York and in Georgia, GA. I went to college there. So what questions do you guys have about Colombia, Medellin, whatever I can answer? Uber is cheaper than a taxi in some cases because I've had it from my cousin that has used Uber many times. He told me that sometimes Uber can be more expensive and sometimes it can be cheaper. It depends on the time of day, the time of season. So I've never used Uber myself. I've only used it with them because I have a motorcycle and I'm okay with using a yellow cab. I'll flag them down anywhere, and it could be in the shadiest neighborhood of town and I'll flag a cab down because I walk fearlessly like Braveheart and all of that. And the cab drivers usually pick up my accent, my American accent in Spanish, and they say, "Oh, you speak pretty good Spanish, but I could detect you have an accent. Where are you from?" I'm like, "From the States, but my mom and dad are from here, so I'm Colombian American." So then they're like, "Yeah, cool." But most cab drivers are cool, but you never know. You never know, just like in any place in the world. I even saw something about a cab driver in Mexico that was harassing an American couple. They have a YouTube channel, travel channel called Tangerine Travels, and they've been living in Mexico. And right now they're in San Miguel de Allende, a place I want to visit. And they were getting harassed. I saw it in the vlog recently that the guy was asking them for 50 more pesos, which is like $2.50. And they had already given him a tip in addition to the fare. And he kept on insisting. They're like, "No, we gave you the money," because they speak some Spanish. And the guy was, "No, dame 50 pesos, dame." And this was in Mexico. Not everybody. Do I feel safe riding a motorcycle in Colombia? Not anymore, because drivers who are driving cars, buses, cabs, trucks, other motorcycle riders, a lot of them are very imprudent. And I have to always have, like, not just my two eyes and my third eye peeled, but eyes behind my head as well, and eyes to my side. Like, it's like a 360 camera. And I don't really like using the motorcycle anymore because of this whole situation we're living in. I don't use the motorcycle anymore, but I used to go 6 days a week to Medellin from Guarne, where I live, to work, to teach my in-person classes. But all of that is done. Soon I'll be really travel vlogging. Right now, just doing videos about Medellin, Envigado, Guarne, Rio Negro, doing mountain biking, hiking, expat, and digital nomad videos on Fridays. Though for now, we are under lockdown Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays since last weekend. This weekend included. Can't go anywhere, so I can't make any new videos out on the street going to Medellin or Rio Negro. And during the week, I can't go out because I'm working. Monday through Friday, I'm working classes, my online classes with my students here in Colombia. What other questions do you have? Who's joining in? Who's joined in? Let me see I don't even know how I can find out who joined in, but I'm still new to this, guys. I'm fresh out of the egg. I just hatched out of the egg, thanks to Kevin. Kevin from Kev TV in Los Angeles, California, home of the Doors, baby. Dun, 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 dun. Riders of the storm, unto this world we're born, to this world we're thrown. Um, Good question, Kev. How much longer do you think the lockdown will be? I've been hearing rumors that the governor of this state of Antioquia is considering extending the weekend lockdowns, including Fridays, so nobody goes out and has a social life and spread the virus more until Mother's Day weekend, May 9th and 10th, May 8th and 9th. And then after that, I mean, that's what the rumor mill is churning out. Yeah, I love the Doors. I really got into the Doors when I was a college boy in Georgia, back at Georgia Southern University down in southeast Georgia. 1 hour from Savannah. I'm from South Carolina, the greater Greenville area, but I love the Doors. Jim Morrison, such a poet, such a singer, such a personality. Riders of the Storm, La America, Texas Radio, a lot of good songs that this group had. Yeah, yeah. And Medellin, a good place for you guys to visit. Really consider checking it out. It's a country, Colombia and city, Medellin, that is starting to come on the radar for digital nomads and expats and even pensioners. I've had some people inquire, like there's a person, I don't think they have a YouTube channel, but they follow YouTube travel vloggers. One is called Banana Patch. That's how he always appears. And they're living in South Carolina right now. And they're waiting for like 3 or 4 more years to retire with their U.S. pension plan. At least the guy, Scott. What's up, Scott? In case you're watching this right now or watching it on a replay. And they want to live in Rio Negro, which is 1 hour from Medellin, and it's a cooler weather, more like 75 temperature-wise average, sometimes 82. Medellin is more like 80 degrees. So, yeah. Well, my favorite rock group from the 80s, I really liked back when I was a teenager. I liked Guns N' Roses. A friend of mine back in school in Queens used to call them Guns N' Posers because he liked more kind of like heavy metal. So it was Guns N' Roses. What else was it? Kiss. Um, who else was it? Bon Jovi from Jersey. And who else? Oh, Poison. Some of their music was pretty cool. Like, ain't nothing but a good time, and it don't get better than this. And also Motley Crue. I like those groups. Ozzy Osbourne with Iron Maiden, a little bit of Judas Priest on a more hardcore level. And yeah, those groups right there, Judas Priest, Iron Maiden, they were pretty good. What about you, Kev? Any favorite rock groups from the 80s? And anybody else joining in? Do you have any favorite groups from the 1980s in the States? Because Scott Shannon, the DJ, rings a bell, but don't remember well. What am I, a troubadour? Un trovador? Rings a bell, but I don't remember well. Can you shake up my memory a little bit, Kevin? Hey, remember, guys, if you want to really follow somebody that loves doing live streaming well, follow Kev TV. Oh, the Morning Zoo. That was on Z100, right? Yeah, Scott Shannon. Now I remember. Z100 in New York City. From the top of the Empire State Building. I think it was the call they always used to talk about that. Scott Shannon. Scorpions. Oh, another good group. Scorpions. Oh, of course, Def Leppard. Z100. I used to listen to Z100 every day. If it wasn't Z100 for that music, it was Hot 95 for the hip hop rap stuff back in 88, 89 and all that. But Z100 and on the weekends, they played a lot of that club music that was popular in those days. Scott Shannon. Is he still doing his thing or did he hang up the DJ sound equipment, the headphones, and everything? No, I never did go to the Waverly Theater. I think I heard about it, but no, I never did. I mean, I was only in New York until I was 19 years old, and then I left down to Georgia, South Carolina, and Georgia, again back to the southern states. Pirate radio, really? Wow, Scott Shannon went from Z100 to LA, East Coast to West Coast. Good. Nice. Nice to know that. Pirate radio. Oh, I went to the village a lot when I was a teen, 16, 17. My uncle, my mom's brother, he lived in the States for 22 years, about 20 years. My uncle George, Memo, they call him in Spanish, Memo. Guillermo is Memo. He lived in the village for a while and we used to visit him. And I remember I used to love, like, as soon as we went up, I would say, "What's up" to my uncle? And I say, "I'm going to go out for a walk." And I would walk around Greenwich Village on Bleecker Street and these other street, West 4 and everything, the basketball courts. Would walk up to Thompson Square Park and everything, and even up to Union Square. It was good back in the late 80s, 87, 88, 89. Oh, yeah. Thompson Square Park. Jackson Square? Wow, I don't remember that one. Where's that? In Manhattan? I used to hang out more like around the village and around Soho and around Ches- Chelsea, the Twin Towers. The last time I was up in one of them before that happened was I think it was in 92, 93. Observatory deck. Oh, near NYU. I didn't go to Jackson Square. I don't remember the, but I don't remember it by name, but surely I must have gone around it because I used to do a lot of foot patrol, a lot of ground GI Eddie, ground infantry Eddie, GI Eddie. I used to walk up and down and all around in that area. I used to love it. And in Tribeca too, and Little Italy, Chinatown, Wellington. Wow. Some places I just don't remember the name, the names of. Well, it looks like some people have come in, some people have gone home. Hey, it's a great first start. Finally, I can do this. And I know now that I can use this asset to connect more with people. And I think this is gonna be really work well. It's gonna really work well, Kevin, when I'm in Mexico, Cancun, and Playa del Carmen. But anybody looking to come to Medellin, beautiful people, beautiful city, good places to visit. Oh, Waldorf, yeah, and the Sheraton Center. When I was back in Jersey in 2010 and 2011, 2012, in 2011, 10, I worked as a in the catering business down at the Jacob Javits Convention Center. And my mom hooked me up with some work. It was just like part time, only on call, and it was cool. I did the catering thing. They had to put on the whole suit, the black shirt, the tie, the black pants, black shoes, and everything. And for different events, got paid. I think it was like 11.50 an hour back in 2010. It was a nice experience. Got to go to Manhattan a lot before I started working as a cab driver for and Domino's Pizza for the 2 years I was back in the States. I was back in the States because I really wanted to go back since I was born and raised there and wanted to have the experience again. And I was in Jersey for 2 years and I worked for Domino's Pizza for 1 year. The last year I was there, no, the first year, plus that catering business. I worked at TGIF at Fridays for 2 months as a dishwasher. And most people thought I was a foreigner. They thought I couldn't speak English and whatever. I'm like, really? And I'm like, okay, whatever. And it was crazy. I said, no, I can't continue working as a dishwasher. And I was getting paid like $8 an hour in 2010 for Fridays in New Jersey. This was in Island, New Jersey, right off the one Highway 1, or was it Highway 9? Because they're Highway 1 and 9 through Rahway, Elizabeth, Linden, and then they separate, and 9 goes to the left, and 1 continues going straight into Edison. But I worked at TGIF Fridays for 2 months, and I was like, no, this is too crazy. It was a 5 p.m. to 2 a.m. gig on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. And I remember my license in the States had been expired for 14 years. I had to wait for the appointment to get a new test. I had to take a driving school course again or something. I don't remember what it was. Or no, that was for the truck license. The T the trucking license. But anyway, I don't even remember anymore. That's crazy. I'm just rambling on here like a rambling man. So it's a good first start. I'm loving this. I like interacting with people. I really like people to ask me questions like you, Kev. And whoever else has questions, please don't be shy. Ask questions about whatever you want. And as long as I can answer them, I will be answering them. Yeah, they were a little tricky, but I was a good student, so I answered the questions well. I passed my driver's license test, and I finally got a car like 2 months into being in New Jersey. But I remember for that gig from my brother's place, I had to go on a bicycle. My brother gave me, it was his bicycle, and I had to pedal every day for like 40 minutes to get to my job, 45 minutes. And then coming back at night, I had to have these reflectors on the bike and kind of like this reflective tape on my shirt on the back or something. I don't remember what it was because then I finished work at 2 or 3 in the morning and then I pedaled back to my brother's home because I was living in the basement. While I got my act together, I had to look for a place to live, and getting a job in Jersey in 2010 was not easy because of the recession at that time. And I remember almost getting hit by vehicles at night on a Friday, early Saturday morning, or Saturday night, early Sunday morning. The adventures we go through in life. And then I came back to Colombia in 2012. Came back to teaching. I've been a teacher for 23 years, teaching English. Yeah, even here I got a nice phosphorescent uh, biker jacket or like a windbreaker that has reflective tape on it, So at night, the drivers and motorcycle riders can see me here when I'm visiting my mom or whatever. Because, like I said, these days I don't use my motorcycle anymore. Plus, I'm selling my motorcycle next month at the end, before 2 weeks before I head out to Mexico. I'm going to be a traveling Wilberry. Mexico, 18 months in total, and go up to the States for a couple of months in between each time on the second and third one. Then I'll be going out to India. Or maybe somewhere in between those 18 months, I go out to India for 2 months to Rishikesh to get some authentic Ayurvedic treatment. Timothy Jones Dupree, 100% fan. What's fan? Timothy? Hi, how are you? Timothy Jones? Welcome to Traveling Eddie. I'm Eddie, and I'm a traveler right now. It's just from the comfort of my dad's country house. A patron. All right. There you go. Not a patron. Do you have any questions about Medellín, Colombia, Timothy, that I can answer for you? And Kev TV is right here with us. If you follow Kev TV, then you know who he is. If not, I recommend you do it. He's on YouTube under that same name, Kev TV, out of Los Angeles, California, and he does live streaming all the time. And he's a pretty grade A stand-up guy. All right, welcome to the family. Thanks, I appreciate that. Thank you. Namaste. The way it's done in India. I was in India for 48 days 2 years ago. Awesome country. I recommend you really look into India as a travel place. And Kev, I mean, big ups, big props to Kev, because he's the one that's helped me out with this thing today, because this is the first time. I'm just coming out of my diapers on this one, and I gotta open the door for one of my doggies here because she wants to go out. There you go, baby girl. Saraswati, go. See, that's the countryside. I live in the countryside. My motorcycle is right over there. Motorbike, a Honda. I got it covered so that the sun doesn't kill it in terms of the paint job and whatever. And this is the countryside here. Just in case you're interested, I live 45 minutes out of Medellin. Some laundry hanging up there, and then the neighbors. And you can probably appreciate the mountains. 40 minutes here from Medellin. I'm in a small town. Well, I don't live in the small town. I live in the countryside of the small town in the mountains. This is called Guarne. This is my dad's place, and I'm living here. And they cause a lot of mess here, the little pups. That's one of them. And, oops, this door's locked, so I got to go back around to the other side. Oh, the Honda is only 125 cc's. I didn't want to get a bigger one because I love speed, like the Need for Speed video game. And I almost got killed or killed myself like 3 times when I had another motorcycle and this one too. I almost slammed into the back of a rig and everything, and I managed to get my balance again and swerve it because I was about to get decapitated. So I love big motorbikes, especially all-terrain motorbikes. I had a Kawasaki KLX 150, and this is 125, and I had another one that was a 150, but I wanted to get a 600cc motorcycle, 650, but that would have been a bad choice. I would have been dead. I wouldn't be doing this right now had I done it. Yeah, Timothy, I'm going to be here for only about 2 months. I'm out of Colombia. I've been here for a long time, and I'm just going to be traveling all over the world. But if you want to see any good, informative vlogs or videos about Medellin and places around that, Medellin, I have a lot on my channel, on this channel, Traveling Eddie. A lot of different information, even about the nightlife, about Envigado, which is a neighboring city, and a lot of stuff. Laureles, the good places to visit, malls, whatever. Even Isla Fuerte. All right, man. Timothy, good to have you drop by. Stay tuned in the future with the notification thing. Subscribe to the channel if you want to stay in tune. I'm going to be in Mexico in 2 months. I'm going to be there for 6 months and more, and back in the States where I'm from as well. Take care, Timothy. So Timothy was with us. That's cool. Awesome. I love it. I love it. I'm feeling this, Kev. I'm feeling it. Thanks, Timothy. Anytime, please come on. And any questions you have about wherever I'm going to be tomorrow in my travel adventures, please ask. I'm going to be in India in about 2 years, hopefully in Europe as well. But for the next 18 to 20 months, Mexico and the US. Peace. Timothy Jones, Dupree. Gotcha. Yeah, that was a close call, Kev. A couple of times I almost ended my life or would have been really out of it. I've seen a lot of fatalities on the road here. I've seen I saw two motorcycle riders' heads just crushed. Crushed. Because a rig, an 18-wheeler went over their heads. And I saw it up close in person, and I was like, "Oh, this is crazy!" I don't even want to get into the gory details. Yeah, it's just life. And some of the dogs here, the furniture got thrown out because they destroyed the furniture. But these are all the pups right there. They're taking an afternoon nap right now, and the big ones, the big dogs. We got to get some of this fixed up because the country house has been under renovation. I got a lot of it renovated for my dad. This is my dad's place, but I'm letting him take over this. He's coming in June. That's the reason why I haven't left Colombia yet, because the pups are going to be here alone. And the older dogs, there are 13 dogs here in total. Let me show you the others. Here's one. That's Lalita. Not Lolita, but Lalita. She's a pup, too. There, right, baby girl. I found her. I rescued her in Guarne, the town. And the other ones are on that side, but they're taking a nap. Subhadra, negra, venga. That's Subhadra. Just I can't have her mixing here with these because two of them will attack her. That's the other house. I used to live in that little house, but that house is still under construction. And later on, and this is the big house. That's the neighbor's house across the street. He's got a dual cabin F-150 pickup truck. Nice house over there. He only comes on the weekends with his family. There's another country house over there, bigger one. It has 3 floors. This is only a 1-floor house. And I had a lot of work done for my dad. I got to cut the grass here today or tomorrow. I had this installed with some people and some patching done on the roof because it had some leaks and everything. So I'm just taking care of my dad's business. Not business in terms of contracting people to work. And then when he gets here at the beginning of June, and 5 days later, I'm hopping on a plane to Cancun, Mexico. Playa del Carmen, a lot of beach life. It's a beach life. So guys, I know you got things to do. It's been great having you all. Kev TV, Kevin, thank you. Timothy as well, he already left. And whoever else had come in before. So thanks a lot, Kev. I'll be seeing you guys around. And remember, I do upload videos basically every day right now. There are videos coming out on this channel with a lot of information about Colombia. And stay tuned for some more videos next month about the situation worldwide and all. So signing off for now, guys. Stay real, stay safe. Keep your face masks on, social distancing, and all that good stuff. Stay safe, stay blessed. Kev, take care. Once again, thank you, Kevin. If it were not for Kevin, I would not have done this today. We had an 18-minute delay, but we got it underway. Thank you. Thank you very much, Kevin, from Los Angeles, California. Please subscribe to Kevin's channel and give his videos big thumbs up. They're all good.